Hey guys, and welcome to Destiny. It says The Taken King, but that expansion is actually not out for another week for now. Or less than a week, I guess. This is meant to be a playthrough of Destiny 2.0. You may have seen that there's co-op videos on the channel. It's been a while, but more of those are going to come out soon. Don't worry, that series is not cancelled. I just wanted to do a proper sort of, my sort of style of a Let's Play of this game also to be a companion to that, just like how we did a solo playthrough of Dark Souls 2 and a co-op playthrough of Dark Souls 2. That kind of thing. So this will be the version to watch if you want to see, if you want to be able to hear the dialogue and stuff like that. Also, we just finished recording the base series for the co-op series. So we beat the entire on-disc game using with the old 1.0 version of the game, so it has different features and it has the Peter Dinklage voice actor. In this new version, Nolandroid actually replaced Peter Dinklage as Ghost, and who knows how many other changes have happened throughout. But let's get started. So I have two pre-existing characters, once it signs in. So this is my existing character I made all the way back at launch. Looks like they've now converted experience over, so now he's now level 29 with 128 light. That's new for me. This is actually the first time I'm seeing that. So there's my solo player from a year ago that did all the raiding and stuff. This is my hunter that you'll see in the co-op series. You can see he's 19 because we actually finished the main campaign now. Just need to do all the post-production on that series. And now, if I have an awoken warlock and I have a human hunter, might as well make our robot titan. Gotta remind myself what they're called exactly. Also, noteworthy thing in this new expansion, new classes here. We already had Voidwalker, Sunsinger, and so we had the first two of each of these basically, and everyone had two elements. They had either a light element, a void element, or a sort of like a fire or a sun element. And now every class has a new subclass to match their one that they were previously missing. I'm really excited about that because I think that the Warlock's going to have chain lightning type abilities, which is basically my favorite spell in a game. I'm looking forward to that. Let's customize our new character. First of all, Exo, of course. Whoa, looking a little too much like Wanderbot there. Oh, that's expressive. You can give him little eyeballs. I like that. There's a surprising amount of little personality in those little eyes. I might like the first one the most, actually. Yeah, it's kind of nice. A little too silly with the colors, though. Let's fiddle with this for a while. All right, I think I'm blue marking purple base color. And then we have an orange sort of gold color for really high contrast coming out of the eyes and even the back of the mouth, and the little sort of flash style little ear wings.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
Is it possible? There you are. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. It worked. You're alive. You don't know how long I've been looking for you. I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost, and you? Well, you've been dead a long time. So you're going to see a lot of things you won't understand. This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city. Hold still. Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move, fast. We won't survive long out in the open like this. Let's get inside the wall.
Whoa, Nolandroid, slow down. What's this new ghost that has a personality or something? Weird. So Old Ghost by Peter Dinklage was mostly monotonous. And, like, he just had a monotone the whole time, basically. There's nothing over there, is there? No. But this one actually seems to be a similar performance to what you'd expect from Cortana.
Okay, I need to find you a weapon before the Fallen find us.
Which makes a whole lot of sense being from Bungie, of all people.
Quiet. They're right above us.
Oh, seeing them. So this should be good for people. This would be a good companion series.
Hang tight. Fallen thrive in the dark. We won't. We need more light. I'll see what I can do. Another one of these hardened military systems. And a few centuries of entropy working against me. They're coming for us. Here, I found a rifle. Grab it.
Here we go.
I hope you know how to use that thing.
Oh, you'll be surprised.
Eyes forward. Watch your tracker.
I hope you know how to use that thing, guy with a level 29 character. Oh. Yeah, I can tell from the both from feedback and from the views, there's definitely a chunk of my audience that doesn't like it when I play with other people. So this will be a good companion thing. They'll get my traditional Let's Play style and my traditional way of editing, which is very much not what the co-op series is. So everyone gets what they want. And some of you get to watch both, if you like both. So that's nice too. Nice environment details here, by the way, except for that little burst of water is a little weird. Hey, Drags. I'm not used to having an assault rifle. This is a weird experience. Where'd you go? Anyone? Hey, guy. That was a mistake. Don't really want to be in my punching distance. I might have a special talent for that.
There's more ahead. Keep it up.
So for those of you that somehow don't know, Destiny is kind of a Borderlands style sort of MMORPG.
A loot cache. Let's see what's inside.
In fact, what you just saw was probably the most MMO thing you've seen. Yes, now we have a secondary weapon. So all weapons are divided into primary weapons, secondary weapons, and heavy weapons. I think they added something called sidearms more recently that wasn't there before. But basically every weapon fits into one of those categories by type, which I'm okay with, because that means that shotguns have their own slot.
Trip mines. Don't touch them.
I have a tendency to go pistol shotgun, but that might not be the best combo now. They've apparently rebalanced... Oh, that was a mistake on your part. They've apparently rebalanced how various classes work. I mean, not classes, how weapon classes work in this game. Where shotguns are now... Shotguns and pistols, I believe, are less powerful against AI than they used to be. But assault rifles are now more powerful, which makes sense, because I always felt like the assault rifle was weirdly weak. I don't think anything's gonna beat the shotgun in close range in this sort of situation, though. Hello, friend. Come hug me. Come on. Come on, you can take more. It's fine. Buddy. Nope. So yeah, it's basically a shooter RPG. In many ways, it's essentially Borderlands with a more serious tone. Obviously no cel-shaded graphics. And a lot better shooter mechanics. Because this is from the people that made Halo instead of the people that made Brothers in Arms. Come here, buddy. Go, get back out of here. And it has the same sort of grenade melee shooting dynamic.
The Fallen have a tighter hold on this place than I thought. Just a little bit further. Let's hope there's something left out there.
If you ever played Halo, you know that the punches are always strong. And you're kind of encouraged them to use them frequently. Some really nice environments in here. I'm looking forward to playing this game. I don't know if they've changed any of the story or added any new cutscenes.
This was an old cosmodrome. There's got to be something we can fly out of here.
But I think this new voice actor is going to make me a little less apathetic to the story.
Incoming! Fallen ships, this close to the surface. Move!
Earth is under attack. Big surprise. It is a Bungie game after all. And they got their usual beautiful skyboxes, that's for sure. Hey, Fallen. I'm sure you'll do great against me, just like all your fellows did. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Your cover will not do any good here. I've learned how to walk past it. I know, right? Enemies that move, who would have guessed? You tried. You're extra screwed when I unlock my grenade. Felt bummed out I couldn't just throw something at him. Hey! I actually took damage. That's not good. Give myself a moment to recover. Is there someone on me right now? Nope, just grenades coming my way. I saw that coming, though. I've attracted some attention here. There we go. It's a good thing shotguns have weirdly long ranges. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Fix that. Hey, buddy. You dead? You dead. Alright. Problem more or less solved. Good old face punch. Hey, buddy. There we go. And now I'm level 2.
I'm picking up signs of an old jump ship. Could be our ticket out of here.
Good thing about hitting level 2 is I think that's going to give me a new... Let's see, so I can only be Defender or Striker. Third subclass does not unlock until 25, apparently. I thought I might have access to both just because... you get access to the second one because I had one character leveled up. I don't think you normally have access to the other one until you hit like level 15. I think I'm going to stick with Striker, though. As fun as the bubble can be, I like the idea of having the big offensive abilities that this class has. Flashbang Grenade, an explosive grenade that disorients the enemy as damages. I'll show you that in a moment. It has a bit of a cooldown. You can see that's the left of my weapon information. There's sort of just a grenade icon that's filling up. Hey, buddies. Whoopsie. Come on. There we go. Anyone else want some? Don't worry, it's fine, it's fine. Just put some pressure on it, you'll be fine. Oh, you won't be, sorry.
There's a ship. Clear them out.
I see you from here, leader. Oh, wow, I almost got him in one clip. Not bad for an assault rifle. At that range. There he is. Alright, leader's down. I'm pretty at home with this kind of shooter for the most part. Just because I think I've played Halo more than anything else, basically, in this genre. And this game feels pretty identical to Halo. I thought that was going to reload a little faster than that. My bad. Anyone left?
All right. Let me see if I can get us out of here.
It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, above that transmitter. Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.
So we got a little glimpse there of the Stranger. She's there in the first mission, and she'll be back, and she'll still be here in the last. And if they know what they're doing, they'll hopefully add a little bit of weight to that character, so that she has a little bit more to do in the story than she originally did. But only time will tell, or people who are more informed than I am.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
Titan rises. Speak to Zavala. That's new. So that was interesting. So we immediately had an on-screen quest show up. Tracked items, voice channel, or off? Tracked items? How does that work exactly? There's no tracked items right now. Select quests and bounties in the quest screen. It's a whole new thing to deal with. Oh, got a little bit of new equipment. Too high for me, apparently. We have a significant... Looks like we have an expanded inventory for a few things, too. Oh, there's a whole quest tab now. Alright. Let's track this. So now that'll show up here. There we go. Speak to Zavala. It's actually interesting. We have a straight-up quest tracker. Alright. This game immediately has the most Halo music you'd ever hear outside of a Halo game. They didn't abandon that trend. I immediately went the wrong way. Oh, that's just a different quest. Never mind, I have both quests at the same time. They want me to go talk to the, They want me to go talk to the person who gives you ships.
It's not the getting in, it's the getting out.
So these are the 3 class trainers. This is Zavala, or Zavala. He's the Titan trainer. And there's the Hunter trainer.
Yeah, I bet you got stories.
And here's our Warlock trainer. First person I met. It's also blurry when brought up close. That's her special power.
How can we help?
A new guardian. The hope of the city grows stronger today. Welcome to the tower, Titan. Your shoulders will help us hold the weight of the walls.
Give me your report.
I get a field issue equipment.
Very well done.
Scout mail. Next step. Early days. Reach level 4. Well, that's pretty straightforward.
Stand firm.
New step. Equip armor. Makes sense. I was just gonna look at it. I didn't want to put it on. You didn't tell me I had to put it on. Let's salvage the older one for parts. Not gonna be using it for anything else. Character immediately looks better, so that's nice. That's nice to have already. What's down here? It's highlighting something. Oh, we have emotes and my officer crest. Not a whole lot. Not actually anything new down there. It was just kind of highlighted, perhaps just to make sure that I checked it in the first place at some point. We have quartermasters for the various factions. Or not factions in this case, but as you play both instances and the PvP mode, you basically will keep getting more and more of a currency that's not the main type of money, but Vanguard marks and stuff like that. You can spend those on special equipment with each specific vendor. Pretty much the usual standard MMO thing where you're grinding out different reputations and different currencies. Requisition a new weapon. New Guardian, right? Sure. Pick a gun. I've been keeping them cleaned and prepped. Won't jam, that's important. Go for a hand cannon, a scout rifle, a pulse rifle, or an auto rifle. I'm always very partial to hand cannons. How many? Is a magazine size of 6? Let's try the new auto rifles. I've played enough with hand cannons in the past. Let's try the actual... Let's try the class of weapon that's supposed to be more powerful now. And see if that's true. We'll give it a shot. So it looks like my light stats going up over time. Your light score is an average of the attack and defense values across all of your current equipped gear. A higher light score improves both your damage and your defense. So they changed that completely. It used to be that your level would increase to 20 but through just raw experience grinding or questing and everything. But then once you hit 20 it would stop, but you'd start seeing gear that had a light stat on it. And the more light you got, the more light level you got over here, which would actually increase your level past 20. Which is why my Warlock is 29, despite the fact that the level cap was technically 20 before the update came out yesterday. But now you can grind your way just purely using a traditional experience system all the way to 34. And I believe 40 once Taken King comes out. And the light level is just kind of a side thing that you don't really have to manage, probably.
How's these look to you?
Retrieve your ship. The Arcadia class ships always were resilient. Shame about the warp drive though. Still, lucky you didn't explode on takeoff. But now I've got a serviced ship. That'll keep me more alive. So can I equip that manually? Nope, it's just already there. Just had to go get that in order to be able to leave this place at all. They seem to have given me another objective here. So, current quest? No? I think they're just telling me. Are they just telling me how to get back out of here? Or are they actually telling me to go somewhere? Oh yeah, there's something down there. I think they just want me to go talk to my vendor again. My trainer. Whoop. That's space jump though, right? I'll take it over tiny jumps. Especially once you start getting double jumps and jetpacks and stuff like that. I'm on your table!
Bring it on, Guardian.
The war will never end, Guardian.
Nothing left but the fall. Talk to Zavala. Holiday is a skilled technician. Your ship is restored. Unfortunately, her report says you're missing a warp drive. We need to get you out of the system, Guardian. Return to the Cosmodrome and find a replacement.
Well done, Guardian.
So that's our new goal then. We need to make our way down to the planet. The Cosmodrome's the area of Earth we were just in, out in old Russia. And our objective now... Oh, we have two things here. Let's see. Reach level 4. Boring. Do an actual objective. We'll track that one. Can I track both? I can track both. Interesting. There we go.
Stole so much from me.
Let's see. Can I track them more? Can I look at them more specifically though? Just tracked items. All right. So our current objective is to go to the Cosmodrome. So that involves going back to orbit. You press the touchpad. Just hold this for a while, and we'll leave this lobby that is the sort of hub town of the game. Arms Day. New weapons arrived. The weapon foundries of the last city have made their weekly delivery in support of the tower. Gunsmith Banshee 44 has new prototype weapons for testing, and the Vanguard and Crucible Quartermasters have updated their inventories. I'm sure that's just, you know, online game updates in general. But they always want to remind you of all the new things that are going on. The Taken King. Oh, there's a prelude cinematic. Interesting. Looks like I can't access that yet, though. I already own this expansion. Wonder why I can't view it. Maybe I launched the game without it. That's fine. Our main objective is to go to Old Russia. This whole thing looks a little different. I like the new little triangle icons. Something a little new to me. I haven't really played the game much since vanilla. So Restoration, Old Russia, Earth. Level 2 story. Return to fallen territory and hunt for parts to restore your ship's ability for interplanetary travel. Not much use as a Guardian if we can't actually leave Earth. It sort of limits our capabilities.
There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city without one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again. A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
Collecting spin metal. Those are just sort of resources you can find all around. So there's my objective off in that direction. But yeah, every planet has its own local resource you want to farm when you get the opportunity to. Just because it's required for upgrades and whenever you're trying to upgrade your gear. Because interestingly, this game has a special thing where all the items you get basically have an experience meter that fills up, and your weapon can level up over and over again. But once you get the experience requirement done, you have to actually purchase the level up using some mixture of glimmer, which is essentially this game's equivalent to gold, or cash, and oftentimes some kind of local resource, and then later on with the exotic and legendary weapons, some less than local resources.
The ship's avionics are completely catatonic, but I can cull their last transmissions. They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below.
We should check it out.
So what are we gonna find down here? We're immediately heading underground. Hey, baddies. You gonna do anything to me? I got my grenade. Might as well take them out as they're coming after me. Hey, buddy, get out of here. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh. Caught me off guard a little bit. I took a lot of damage just now. Wow. Way to go, me. They all sort of have the needler weapon from Halo. Their little homing shots. So it's just as evadable when you're used to that. Just have to be thinking about it. Well, isn't that a big daunting map?
A map of the entire area.
It's actually a surprisingly detailed map of the actual locations you can visit in this game for this planet.
What we really need to find is a warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon. Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
So where are we headed? Down we go. No, we don't actually. Whoopsie. Getting ahead of myself with the fact that you can totally go underground for other reasons. Oop. Is there a chest down here? Nope. Sometimes there is, I think. It's a little hard to tell because some of these inside of building locations are actually a little recycled. There's definitely some spots where that kind of spot has chests that you can use for collectible reasons. And right there's a level 34. Already at the cap. Wouldn't be surprised if he just already had the gear for it and was instantly this level when they arrived. I wonder what that kind of person tries to do at this point. Like what their goal is. Hello, golden chest. Golden chests are a little different from normal chests.
Scanning for the warp drive. Bad news. It's already in fallen hands. I hope you're ready for this.
Regular chests show up all over the entire world in a bunch of fixed locations, but they despawn when people use them and respawn at kind of like random intervals. So they're kind of like having random loot of some kind. But golden chests are collectibles. There's like 5 on each planet, basically, at super specific locations that don't move. And they're more likely to have something that's actually unique inside of them. You roll alone, buddy. Oh, you're lucky I didn't have one more shot. There we go. There it was, I found it.
It's in the walls.
Yeah, it is. Rixus Devil Archon. That I'm missing, apparently. Good. This one's a bit hardier than some of the characters we've fought before. Definitely hardier than the little first levels kind of boss. Kind of symbolized by the fact that it actually has a yellow health bar, which is how they generally represent boss enemies, to make them feel distinct in a more specific way. As a general rule, you don't want to get too close to these guys. A lot of them have a stomp attack that will AoE and pretty much one-shot you in many cases. And I don't really have a co-op partner to pick me back up in this case. Though shotguns are fun. Hey, buddy. Just don't want to get too close in case he just decides to retaliate. Alright, now he's got friends. That's fixable, though. How's it working for you, buddy? Just getting some nice precision. Oh, he got me. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid, more or less. But it's just fun to use a shotgun. So you gotta, you know, good with the bad. Oh, I blinded myself with my own grenade, but it looks like I got the kill. Slightly off camera. Hey, buddy. Oop. And clear. Nice soldiers you got here, taken out by one guy.
You just killed an Archon. And we got a warp drive.
Just killed an Archon, and I only woke up like 20 minutes ago. How bad can they be if they're getting killed by someone who's fresh out of a coma? Isn't that right, big boss? Got ourselves a new scout rifle and a new helmet. Thank you. Do they show up already? Not yet. I have to actually finish the mission first. That'll show up for me in a second. And I got a new upgrade unlocked. So what do I get for my troubles? Jump and press X while in the air to activate lift. It's probably the equivalent of it. It's either a double jump or a jetpack. It'll be easier to tell once I actually try using it in the field. I got a more powerful auto rifle already than the one I got from the previous mission. You'll see that equipping it leveled up my light to 8 from 7. I usually keep one copy of each weapon variant in my inventory, so if I feel the need to switch to a certain type, I have whatever the strongest one is that I found so far. So I'll keep that scout rifle around. It's a single shot medium range weapon. And now we're up to 9 already. Probably level up again when I put these on. Now I have a light level of 12. So the first several levels escalate quite quickly then. I think that's all of my new gear. It's all nicely symbolized by shiny stuff. This one's an engram. It's the equivalent of an unidentified item in Diablo. You gotta go take it to some NPC and then they can tell you what it is, and then you can find out if it's worth even having around anymore. So now, it's gonna be time for us to head back to the Hall of Guardians. Yep. So now we're just going right back to the tower where we started. Welcome back to the tower. So now it's time to identify that little item we got. This is our only real chance to see what my character looks like, so I kind of like coming back here. Alright, it was actually a green quality item. Sometimes you can get screwed. Oh wait, no, they did change that recently. Have to be level 4 to use it though. I can't use my double jump here, can I? Nope. But yeah, I forgot that they actually changed it in a patch at some point where they made it so that engrams will only give you the same quality or better as what they show up as in the first place. That was genuinely a problem at first. It used to be, for the first like 6 months of this game being out, or something like that, you'd get an item like that, and you'd identify it, and it would sometimes be something lower quality, which is really frustrating if you get like, you know, end game quality engrams, and they turn out to be garbage.
It's only bent.
Night
It
patrol?
has yet to break.
You've only just begun your Guardian career, and already you've slain an Archon. Impressive. Let's see if you can maintain your tenacity. I'm sending you back into action. Fallen forces are strengthening their positions at the Jovian and terrestrial complexes in the Cosmodrome. Scout the areas, then return back to me.
Report, Guardian.
Pretty sure I know that voice.
Stand strong.
I'll have to look up what that voice is, because I'm pretty certain I know exactly what it means. It's pretty recognizable, I think. So what's going on with my quests then? Do I have another one to meet up with a different character? Let's see. The Dark Within and a War Mine, so it's just go do 2 quests, and this one's go reach level 4. So nothing yet. Now it's just time to head right back to Earth and find the next missions.